What's going on, guys? What's going on? Alright, so I bet y'all wondering why am I showing y'all some old bluish pipe, right? So I'm just showing y'all something. So this is chlorine, right? And it calcifies, right? It gets up in between your pipes, creates leakage and all that. That's what it does. It forms and it builds up, right? So this is a pipe here. My brother supposedly came say he fixed my pipe. This what he fixed. This what he did. I got to get a plumber to do it. But I'm not detouring. I'm in my basement right now. It's a little chilly out, but I'm getting ready to go out and do another video. But I wanted to show you guys something real quick. So consider this a holiday Christmas gift from me to you. This is not something you have to start immediately, but is to put a seed of thought, right? So see how the chlorine calcifies around the pipe, but you can't see it in the water, right? But after a while it builds up and it calcifies. The reason why I'm showing you this is because I'm talking about sugar, right? All right, so y'all bear with me because this sun is polishing me in my eye, but I'm gonna try to, do what I do. So one of the biggest advice I've been giving people that's been purchasing the sea moss is you have to start getting off of this sugar, right? It's not something that's going to be easy, and I'm not telling you it's going to be easy, right? But hold on. There's other alternatives, right? For sugar. This is date sugar and agave. You want to get the 100% raw agave and not that blue whatever they selling. Sugar, I'm not sure how they made sugar legal, but it's something that's detrimental to your health. It messes with your skin. Just the other day, the holidays was coming up, and I decided I wanted to just treat myself a little bit, and get a few sweets. It's the season. So I realized that the bumps on the back of my head that were damn near gone for years started popping back up. And not only did the bumps on the back of my head start popping back up, they're almost gone now, right? I shaved they're almost gone, right? Because I figured out what was causing it. At first I thought it was, I had a whole different theory, maybe sleep or just whatever. But after start backtracking, I finally figured out what it was. And not only was it the sugar that was causing my skin to flare up, right? I started getting little like blackheads, little bumps, like 1 and 2 would pop up. And I keep track of my body now, and I try to block out a lot of distraction, because a lot of times what winds up happening is that you're so focused on dealing with everything else, you lose track of yourself. Drink water and proper sleep and time to meditate and all that good stuff. But I backtracked a little bit and realized the only thing I was doing different was that I was having a little bit more sweets than I would normally have. I do have a sweet tooth. I like sweets. I love sweets. Here's the problem. Sugar is 8 times more addictive than opioid. If you don't believe me, try to get up off of it. Try to stay away from sugar for about a month. You're going to be the most aggressive, nasty person that this world has ever seen. I know, because I went through it. So I'm letting you know it's not going to be easy to get off these sugar products. I'm not sure how they made sugar legal, but sugar is one of the most detrimental thing that you can absorb in your body. Why? Because it builds up after a while, just like the chlorine I showed you guys on the pipe. It calcifies, starts making the joints real stiff because it's starting to build up. It makes you real aggressive. Because I don't know if it's the withdrawal. I don't know exactly how it works, but especially when you're starting to wean yourself off of it, it's going to get worse before it gets better. But it's gonna be beneficial. I tell people, do not buy my sea moss if you're not gonna be willing to do your part and start weaning off of this sugar, because it's gonna be counterproductive. Because not only does all that to your joint and it messes with your skin, it starts robbing your body of minerals. So you're taking the sea moss to get minerals, and the sugar is robbing your body of the minerals. Once you start weaning yourself off the sea moss, you will see the difference after about a month or two of your ability to tolerate a lot of things, because you're not going through that fluctuation of high and low, and all the glucose changing and all that stuff. But I felt I was obligated to let people know that's buying the sea moss and that's watching my channel with the information that I've gotten and everything that I put out. I make sure I test it on myself over and over and over and over again, because my credibility is very important. It's no point of trying to get in good stuff in your body if you don't take care of the problem that caused the issue in the first place. Sugar is something that's very, very harmful to the body. It's very, very harmful to the body. It's very, very harmful to the body. It's going to mess your life up over, especially when you see people, they start getting older. The older they get, it's the less patience they got, because it's the more buildup they got in their system. That's why old people don't have no time for none of that nonsense. You know, understand what I'm saying? They already in aches and pains and all that stuff, and they don't realize that they're literally eating themselves to death. If y'all don't do nothing else, if you continue to eat meat, I don't know, you continue to do crack, it don't matter what you do, get up off that sugar. That sugar is something serious. It was only till I started weaning off of the sugar I realized who I had started becoming. You know, at work I was very agitated and short fused. You know, and I was just in pain. You know, my back was hurting, my joints was hurting, my skin was breaking out, couldn't get rid of these stupid bumps, and it was just irritating. And I got people all over the world that's asking me for help, and a lot of people are in poorer countries, and a lot of the foods are cheap foods that's loaded with sugar, and it's a trend that I see over and over. People from Nigeria, from all over, they're poor, or poorer people are eating cheap, poorer foods, and it's loaded with sugar, and it's messing up the body. If you can't afford to go to these big-time dermatologists, this is what you can do. Get off the sugar, right? So you stop taking the crap into your body. Start drinking a lot of water. You know, if you want to sweeten something, use a little bit of the agave, a little bit of date sugar, and also to start purifying your blood, you can use dandelion leaf, right? The greener the better. I left this stupid thing on. I'm sorry. The bigger the leaf, the better, because the older the leaf is the bitterer it is. The bitterer it is. And it's able to start purifying the blood. Do this for about a month or two. Just be devoted to stay off the sugar. Start cleaning the blood with a dandelion, so you don't have to go out here and break your pockets. Because I know a lot of people don't have insurance. That's one of the biggest issues that I came up with. Then, you know, you start substituting the sugar with date sugar and agave. It's a little bit expensive, but either you're going to pay now or you're going to pay later. But you're going to pay either way. So you determine if you want to be on a medication that's going to come with 6-7 side effects. And you know, tear up your liver and your kidney and give you headaches and spasm, and might include death. Or, you know what I mean, like you want to pay a little extra so you're going to be the best you. Sugar has been one of the most important and significant things I've cut out of my diet. I don't want to lecture y'all. I didn't even mean for this video to be this long, but I felt it was my fiduciary obligation to let y'all know that it's not about, well, I do want to make money, but it ain't about breaking the bank for me. It's about trying to help each other out, because I really do want everybody to feel as good as me. I tell you, I go to work now and I got so much energy and I'm running around. I've already did 3 drug tests just recently, since I started really focusing on the herbs, because I'm so energized. You know, I'm wired, I'm up. And I personally can't remember the last time I felt this good. I mean, the last time I felt this good when I was 16, prior to me coming to the States. So that you know, just you know what I mean, just if you don't want to listen to me, I'm gonna leave a link to a study they did on sugar in the description box below, and you guys can check out that video also. And sometimes, you know, a lot of videos are out there, and you test them and you try them out and see, you know, you do your own due diligence. But I just wanted to plant a little seed for you guys to check out. And a lot of y'all gonna relapse. A lot of y'all gonna not want to give it up because, you know, y'all want to feel good, you know, and what's bitter to the tongue is good for the body. You always remember that. Look, if you need a support group, I'm here for you, because as strong as I am mentally, I have relapsed just like everybody else, because some way I try to convince my mind that it's only a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Next thing I know, I'm right back in the same boat. And, you know, I'm cheap. So if I can cut out going to the periodontist, right, because I got bone loss, because the sugar also inflames the body, and then you start getting the bleeding gums, the tooth decay, like, you name it, sugar can be attached to it. One love, stay up, stay blessed, stay strong. Y'all take care, y'all.